to find out what's really been going on in the background.
You might remember me. And I just got finished doing another interview with real life.
Are related.
Yeah.
Faith is related. And you had mentioned that your relation, kind of the family tree of it all.
Just like
For years, Jaguar Wright and Katt Williams have been calling out Jay-Z, dropping truth bombs that the industry didn't want you to hear. But the tides are turning, the receipts are piling up, and the truth is finally catching up. Was Jay-Z really pulling strings behind the scenes? Are the allegations true? Stay tuned because we're about to break it all down. Who is Jaguar Wright, the industry's biggest whistleblower? Jaguar Wright, a neo-soul singer known for her collaborations with The Roots and Jay-Z himself, has never held back when it comes to exposing the dark side of the music industry. She first made headlines when she exposed shady dealings within Rockefeller Records and accused big names of suppressing artists. But what really caught everyone's attention was when she started speaking about Jay-Z, calling him a master manipulator who controls artists and silences anyone who dares to speak against him. In multiple interviews, Jaguar has claimed that Jay-Z isn't the man the public sees. Behind the suits, the billionaire status, and the legendary albums, she says, is someone who has orchestrated some of the biggest power moves in hip-hop, but not always in ethical ways. People don't understand what goes on behind closed doors in this industry. Jay-Z, he's not just a rapper, he's a businessman. But when you mix business with power moves, a lot of people get hurt along the way. Katt Williams backs up Jaguar Wright, what he said about Jay-Z. Katt Williams, known for his raw and unfiltered comedy, has never been afraid to speak his mind. And when it comes to the music industry, he's dropped some major truth bombs over the years. In his explosive interview on Club Shay Shay, Katt spoke about how Hollywood and the music industry operate, calling out major players for their shady dealings. Though he didn't mention Jay-Z directly in that interview, past statements from Katt align perfectly with what Jaguar Wright has been saying. If you don't play by the rules, they come for you. You ever wonder why some of the biggest names suddenly disappear from the industry? It's not because they lost talent, it's because they didn't play the game. Katt has always hinted that powerful figures in the entertainment industry, including Jay-Z, have the ability to blacklist artists and comedians who refuse to follow their rules. One of the most controversial claims Jaguar Wright made was that Jay-Z had a role in suppressing certain artists' careers. She pointed out that stars like DMX, Kanye West, and even his former best friend, Dame Dash, all had major falling outs with him. And strangely, after these fallouts, their careers took significant hits. Look at DMX. He called Jay-Z out, and then suddenly his career started spiraling. Kanye? He said too much, and look what happened to him. This industry is not what y'all think it is. Could Jay-Z really be that powerful? Some believe he has ties that run deep in both the music and business worlds, giving him the ability to control narratives, blacklist artists, and even shape the industry's future. Is Beyoncé involved? Jaguar's explosive claims. It doesn't stop with Jay-Z. Jaguar has also made shocking claims about Beyoncé, suggesting that she too plays a role in keeping certain artists from thriving. According to Jaguar, Beyoncé is aware of the power moves Jay-Z makes and even benefits from them. She has accused Beyoncé of allowing Jay-Z to use his influence to suppress competition, ensuring that she remains at the top of the industry. But is there any truth to this? While there's no direct proof, fans have noticed that many female artists who were once positioned as the next Beyoncé mysteriously faded away. Names like Amerie, Ashanti, and even Rihanna, before she distanced herself from Jay-Z, have all had rumored tensions with Queen Bey. Jay-Z's alleged connections to industry gatekeepers. Another major claim made by both Jaguar Wright and Katt Williams is that Jay-Z has connections to powerful industry figures who control opportunities. Jaguar claims that Jay-Z, along with other elite figures, operates within a network of music moguls, executives, and entertainment bosses who make or break careers. Y'all think these artists just disappear because of bad luck? Number they get pushed out, blackballed, and replaced. Even Katt Williams has hinted at this, saying that powerful figures ensure that only a select few stay at the top while keeping others struggling for relevance. Who's lying? The truth about these explosive claims. With all these allegations, the question remains, who's telling the truth? Jaguar Wright and Katt Williams have nothing to lose by speaking out. They've both been cast as outsiders in the industry, and they continue to share insider knowledge that makes people question everything. On the other hand, Jay-Z has never directly responded to these allegations. Instead, he continues to expand his business empire, proving that whatever is being said about him isn't slowing him down. So what do you think? Is Jay-Z really the puppet master of the industry, or are Jaguar and Katt just stirring the pot? When it comes to Jay-Z, one thing is undeniable. He's one of the most powerful figures in the entertainment industry. Whether you see him as a puppet master pulling strings behind the scenes, or just a savvy businessman making smart moves, there's no denying that his influence is massive. But how did he get there? Let's break it down. Jay-Z wasn't just another rapper who got lucky. He built an empire. Rockefeller Records, Roc Nation, Tidal, and multiple billion-dollar deals, including his partnerships with the NFL and luxury brands like Armand de Brignac Champagne. Unlike many artists who fade out after a few hit albums, Jay-Z mastered the art of business and control. But with great power comes great speculation. Many believe that his rise to the top wasn't just about talent and strategy, it was about eliminating competition. Jaguar Wright and Katt Williams argue that Jay-Z didn't just succeed on his own merit, but made sure others around him failed. So is that true? The claims against Jay-Z go deeper than just business moves. If Jaguar and Katt Williams are to be believed, Jay-Z's influence isn't just about making deals. It's about controlling people, careers, and even entire narratives. Jaguar Wright has suggested multiple times that artists who cross Jay-Z end up blackballed. The pattern? Artists or business partners who challenge him seem to disappear or struggle in ways they never did before. Take Kanye West, for example. At one point, he and Jay-Z were inseparable. But after their fallout, Kanye started experiencing major industry backlash. Yes, Kanye's behavior has been controversial, but some believe that the shift in public perception and his struggles to maintain industry relationships weren't just coincidences. Then there's Dame Dash. He co-founded Rockefeller with Jay-Z and was instrumental in his early career. But after their fallout, Dame was seemingly erased from the mainstream industry. DMX, he publicly called out Jay-Z, accusing him of sabotaging his career when Jay-Z took over as Def Jam's president. Shortly after DMX's industry support dwindled, another claim from Jaguar Wright is that Jay-Z has the power to shape public perception. She suggests that the media, industry executives, and even major platforms often work in his favor. Ever notice how negative stories about Jay-Z don't seem to stick? While other celebrities face relentless media scrutiny, Jay-Z has managed to keep his reputation relatively clean despite being in an industry full of controversy. Katt Williams alluded to this when he spoke about how powerful people in entertainment control the media. If true, this would mean Jay-Z doesn't just have influence over music, but also over how people perceive him. But is there any proof? Some point to the way former industry allies suddenly disappear from mainstream media. Whether it's Dame Dash struggling to stay relevant, Kanye West's public downfall, or the countless artists who were once close to Jay-Z but are no longer in the picture, it does raise eyebrows. One of the most shocking claims from Jaguar Wright is that Beyoncé benefits from Jay-Z's power moves. Jaguar has hinted that Beyoncé doesn't just maintain her dominance because of talent, but because Jay-Z ensures no one gets close to her level. Look at the industry. How many female artists have been positioned as Beyoncé's competition, only to fade away? Amerie, Ashanti, and even Rihanna at one point were considered potential rivals. Yet none ever truly surpassed or even matched Beyoncé's level of success. Some fans believe this is due to Jay-Z's business moves, ensuring that Beyoncé remains untouchable. Again, this is speculation, but it's a theory that's been floating around for years. Now let's be fair, not everyone believes Jaguar Wright and Katt Williams. Some argue that their claims come from a place of bitterness. Jaguar Wright has had a tumultuous career, and some believe she's lashing out because she didn't achieve the success she expected. Others say Katt Williams, despite being incredibly talented, has a history of making controversial claims about Hollywood that aren't always backed by evidence. Jay-Z, on the other hand, rarely responds to allegations. Instead, he continues to grow his empire. Some argue that this is because he doesn't need to engage in drama. his success speaks for itself. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the entertainment industry.